Welcome back to Math 107 College Algebra. In this video, we're going to take a look at a couple of different ways we can divide polynomials, one of which will always work, and the second one will only work in certain situations. So we're going to use the problem 5x cubed minus 2x squared plus 1 divided by x minus 3. So the first method we're going to do is traditional long division. So we put x minus 3 in front, 5x cubed minus 2x squared plus 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to divide the leading terms. So we have 5x cubed and x, so that's going to give us a 5x squared. And then we need to multiply that 5x squared by the x minus 3. And then we want to subtract that off, so I'm going to change all of the signs so I can make it addition instead of subtraction. So I now have 13x squared plus 1. Again, I will divide my leading term, so 13x squared divided by x is going to be 13x. Multiply by my x minus 3. And again, I'll turn it from subtraction into addition. I add, I end up with 39x plus 1. So same thing, I'll divide the leading terms. Get 39. So I want to subtract 39x minus 117. Again, I'm going to change it into addition. I get 118. We can't divide any further. So what a lot of times we'll do is we'll go ahead and just write that as plus 118 over x minus 3. Or you could just say it has a remainder of 118. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, that seems like a lot of work, and you might be wondering if there's an easier way to do it. In this case, there is. Anytime we divide by something of the form x minus a, as we did here, our problem is 5x cubed minus 2x squared plus 1 over x minus 3. Anytime we divide by something of the form x minus a, and if something's of the form x plus a, you could look at that as x minus minus a. We can take that number that we're subtracting, we're going to put it in front of a synthetic division sign. And then inside we put our coefficients, 5, negative 2. There's no x term here, we need to put a 0 in to accommodate for that. 0, 1. Then what we do first is we bring down the leading coefficient, so 5. Now we're going to multiply that by 3. Then what we're actually going to do is, instead of subtracting, we already did the negation, we used the whole negative a. So we're going to add these terms. So we get 13. Multiply by 3 again. And add. And again, multiply by 3. And add. And I usually draw a vertical line right before that, because now, if we read this, that vertical line separates the remainder from the quotient. And I always find it a little bit easier if I read this from right to left. So I have a plus 39 from the constant term. Then the next term over is going to be my x term. So that'll be 13x. And then the next term over is my x squared term. And then finally we have a remainder, which I'll again write as a fraction. 118 over x minus 3. So that's how we can divide polynomials both with synthetic division and long division. In class, we'll take a look at some examples to try to solidify this a little bit more. And also take a look at some of the applications that we have of polynomial division.